What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to pop on here and give you a quick review of a couple hand grips. We have the Bear Complex grips and the Victory grips. I have been a Bear Complex fan for years now and have had this black diamond pair for a long time. If you look real close, you can see all of the wear and tear I've put these guys through, and honestly, they've held up really, really well. But if you pay attention to anything in the CrossFit world, you'll notice that a lot of the top athletes are starting to use these Victory grips. And I tried them out, and I love them. Let's get into it. So, like I said, I've had these Bear Complex grips for years now, and actually I have a pair of these old leather ones. You can see how much I wore them in, and they were not my favorite, but they worked pretty well. I got these black diamond ones several years ago, and let's go through some pros and cons with them. Let's start with cons, and we're going to say that the cons on these Bear Complex ones are that they don't provide full coverage for your hands. There is a section of your palms that will be... Stop, what are you doing?
I'm just...
Here, I need you to stay there, okay?
Okay.
You can watch from right there. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's not many. One of them would be that there is a lack of complete hand coverage with these grips. There's a portion of your palms that will be exposed during this, during any sort of bar work, and they slide around a little bit on your hands, and at least they do for me, and so that will kind of add an extra element to possibly tearing your hands. The other con would be that the length of these grips are not as long as you'd want to produce that dowel effect, where that material kind of like folds over the bar and you get that, I don't know, well, it's the dowel effect. When you get that on the bar to help you in your movements. So you're kind of left to just allow your hands to kind of not even use the finger holes and just kind of fold over the material and then fold over the bar, and then your hand kind of moves around a little bit. Anyway, those would be the two cons. Pro, the price is actually pretty reasonable. I think I got these for about $35. I checked before this video and they're about $38.99 on Bear Complex's website. Another pro is that the material is very tacky. It's very grippy on the bar side, and also it feels like that on the inside, which may be kind of a con too, because it feels like it's pulling your skin with it as opposed to being really comfortable on your hand. Anyway, so very tacky on the outside. What I really like is this cutout for your thumb right there that allows your hand to fit in there naturally. Thumb hole sizes are good. And then the wrist lock I think is great. They have this hinge here, and the Velcro is very good, and it works very well, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable on your wrist, and it allows this grip to be very secure on your wrist. So all of those things I like about this. Couple things that I don't like. I would probably rate this particular grip maybe a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Would recommend them. However, I got these Victory grips recently to replace my Bear Complex grips. If you pay attention to anything in the CrossFit sphere, you'll see that a lot of people, a lot of top athletes are switching over to these Victory grips. And 2021, fittest man in the world, Justin Medeiros uses them, as well as many others. And so I figured I'd give them a try, and I was not disappointed. Let's go with the pros for the Victory grips. All right, so the first thing that you'll notice about these Victory grips is that they provide full hand coverage, which is a big deal for me because a lot of times when I tear it, you probably see it there, I tear on the palms of my hands, and a lot of that happens when the material in the Bear Complex ones kind of slide around a little bit and kind of rotates off of, out of position. This provides you full hand coverage. Now, they make 3-hole grips, 2-hole grips. I went with the 4-hole grips because I felt like it would give me more coverage, which is what I needed, and it does exactly that. One of the other cool things about this grip is that it provides, now this is for the left hand, so it would fit like this. And what that does is that protects your wrist and the side of your hand for your false grip when you're doing any sort of ring muscle-ups or ring work, because that's what we use to do that. So that's an added benefit, a little bit more material to kind of cover you there. This fabric is so light, it's so flexible, and it's so comfortable. It's very grippy on the bar, and it's long enough that it produces that dowel effect where you can kind of fold it over top of the bar, and it gives you a little bit extra grip, provides a little bit extra protection, and keeps this grip from moving around on your hands. So I love it for those reasons. And white's kind of cool. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it white, but yeah, all of those things are awesome. It addresses all of the issues that I've had with grips and with my hands and tearing my hands by doing that. 2 cons that I have. The price on Victory's website is about $48.99, so it's about $49.50 bucks. So if you don't get free shipping or you don't buy them in a physical location, you're going to have to pay extra for shipping. Every now and then you might be able to find a free shipping code, but you're looking to spend around 50 bucks for these grips. And then what I would say is that the wrist lock is this single piece of material, and it's different than the Bear Complex. I don't think it's quite as effective because it makes fooling around with this not as smooth as the Bear Complex, where they have this metal hinge that's here, and the Velcro on this fits nicely in that section. Whereas with this material, because it's all one piece of material, it's like it's cut to fit or something. It just barely makes it through there, and so it can be a little bit of a pain if you have to adjust the grips on your hands. But those are the only 2 cons that I can come up with this. I would rate these grips a 10 out of 10 for their performance, for their comfort, and we will see with their durability how they do. But I'll tell you this, I will be buying another pair of Victory grips whenever I need to replace these because they, in the time that I've had them, they have done amazing things for my hands. I haven't torn a single time, and I've done multiple workouts where I've been doing high volume gymnastic stuff, and hasn't been an issue for me at all. Well guys, thanks so much for checking out this really quick review of these 2 hand grips. I would say if you're in the market for a new pair of grips, or this is your first pair of grips for CrossFit or any sort of calisthenics work, or do you really just want to be in this video?
Yeah.
So guys, thanks so much for checking out this quick review of these 2 hand grips, Bear Complex. Great company. They make a great product. I would say though, however, that these Victory grips that I just got they're far superior. And they have addressed all of the tearing issues in my hands. I feel stronger on the bar. My grip feels stronger, and it was a perfect solution for me. They're a little bit more expensive, but I would highly recommend them to anyone who is in the market for either a new pair of grips or your first pair of grips. Go with these Victory grips. In my opinion, they are far better than the Bear Complex grips. Yeah, I love them. So guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and be on the lookout for more videos coming out. And we have some cool stuff coming up that we will announce probably in the next video or so. Maybe a couple videos from now, because we got a couple of them in the works right now. And we'll see you later.
Do you wanna get fit? Don't know where to begin. Come with